Hey everyone, Model Man Frank here. So, welcome back to the shop. We are working on getting my Spitfire back up in the air. This Spitfire had a bit of an accident. I built it almost a year and a half ago. The wing was destroyed. And what got me working on this was because I was working on the Japanese Zero. Both planes came from the same kit manufacturer, Progressive Miniatures. And I also have the Mustang plans, which I'm going to build the Mustang also. And they are over there. And I'll show you the different plans that I have to build. I have plans from, this is the BF-109 also. So they're all going to be the series of fighter combat aircraft that I'm putting together. What I've done here, I just ordered a new battery for this. This is going to be run on a 3-cell 1800 battery. This is a bank and yank aircraft, meaning it has ailerons and elevator. That's all it has. I don't have the original windscreen for this aircraft. I will have to make one. And I'll probably make something unique just because I am me. And I rebuilt the wing. Plans for this aircraft bring the plans on how to build the plane, but they don't have templates on how to make the wings. So I had to kind of copy the wingtips from the other wing, so to kind of make everything back. And not only that, I ended up gluing some of the wing ribs back together. I know that's probably not what I should have done, but when you don't have the original plan set to put everything back together, you make do with what you have. I did a pretty good job. So let me show you guys here. Yeah, it's pretty close to the original. So, but that's gonna be one of the ailerons, and here's the center portion of the wing. This one here has the motor already set in, and I've already got it all set up. The prop that I'll be putting on it is this one here. This one is a 10 by 6 inch prop, which I think will give it enough thrust. I should probably put an 11 by 6, which I may end up doing. I believe I had an 11 by 6 inch prop. It was a lot of thrust. One of the things that was wrong with this aircraft when I first built it, was that the plane itself did not have proper weight and balance. So this one I have to make sure that the weight and balance is perfect on this. Getting to the Japanese Zero, all the sanding I did during Hurricane Irene. I sat here in the shop and was working up until I lost power. Once we lost power, that was the end of, that's what I stopped at doing. I've got the cowling over there sitting in front of my computers. I also have the rudder, horizontal stabilizer. It's all built up, single piece. This one also will be a bank and yank aircraft. Here is the wingtips. I've started sanding them down, and such. Here are the plans for the P51 Mustang. I built this plane. I had a gas-powered motor in it, and I do believe when I did buy the kit and I built it, I ended up trading it for another plane at a swap meet. It was a great flying plane. I liked it a lot. It flew really, really well. It's just I didn't have anybody to fly combat with. Now I do. And with the advent of electric motors being so strong, I'll be able to have a little bit more fun with it. So This one has the wing roots, the wing ribs all painted out. I'll be able to rebuild and reconstruct the wing. Here are the formers for the fuselage, rudder, and I have a canopy from another aircraft that I can use on this. If not, what I'll end up doing is carving out another canopy out of a solid block of wood, and then I'll make a new canopy. But that's the way that is going. And really, what I really want to do with this is I want to get this plane flying first, finish up that one, and then build this one. So while I'm flying, having fun with those, I want to get this one going. This is a P51 Apache. This is the first generation of the Mustang when it first came out. These plans I found online through AutoZone. I'll put a link in the description below of this video so you can get these plans if you want to build them yourself. I'm going to build this plane. I've always wanted to have this Mustang. I think is it's an early Mustang, but I really think it's sexy looking. Just the way the fuselage forms down. Now the tail, I'll probably do the tail differently just because I don't want it too much as a flying tail. It'll also be a bank and yank aircraft. Will I put a landing gear on it? Probably not. I really want to make it landing gearless. I can bring it in for a nice soft approach. If you think maybe I should make it with a landing gear, leave a comment in this comment section below. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to make it for combat and just have a lot of fun with it. And that way a lot of people see what another Mustang looks. I have one more plane I want to show you that I am also going to build, which I've always liked to build. And now that EAA has one flying, I'm going to build one also. Ta-da! You guessed it, a twin Mustang. So, this twin Mustang, I got the plans again also on AutoZone. I'll put the link in the description below so you can download these plans if you want and have them printed out. This, I'm going to make it electric. I got the plans for the wing. They're over here, which I'll pull out also. That's a pretty big wing. So I think it'll be a really cool plane to have in my combat collection. It comes with the landing gear system and how to make it, but I think I will be putting a landing gear on this one just because it's such a big plane and it needs to have a landing gear. Will I make it out of balsa? Yes, I will. With the price of balsa as it is, it'll be scrounged together by little bits and pieces. One more plane to show. One more plane. Here we go. P40 Warhawk. You can't have a Japanese Zero and not have a P40 Warhawk. This one here also, I got it from AutoZone. I'll put a link in the description so you can download these plans if you're looking for them. Doesn't come with a landing gear, but I'm not going to put a landing gear on it anyways. But yeah, it's nothing like having Japanese Zeros and P40s fight it out, duke it out in the air. Will I have somebody to fly with? I hope so. Maybe I'll ask my brother to come out and fly with me for a little while, and he can have some fun flying this aircraft and flying one of the planes. But yep, this is the P40 Warhawk. This is another plane that I'm going to add to my 4A. So it's pretty much, I got a lot of work. I'm still working on the Bird of Time. I will be putting out a video about this. Been working on the tail little by little and trying to get the plane. The wings are done pretty much. Just have to do some sanding, and then I'm going to be covering the wings very soon. But the tail, I really have a little bit of issues with it. But I did try and fix some things on it, and soon I will have the tail back up and running. So we'll put out more video content about this aircraft, that aircraft, and when I start building those. So stay tuned. Be real. Model Man Frank out. Have a good one.